So welcome to today's Real People, and we're going to talk to Sharon McCandless.
Hello.
And Sharon, we're going to talk about TikTok, I think.
Yes.
Maybe other things.
Aye, amongst other things.
Maybe other things. So, do you want to tell us what happened on TikTok?
Oh, I don't know, to be fair. I had 120 people on my TikTok, right? And I decided quite recently that I was going to do a weight loss programme and use like the JAG, this new thing. And I thought, my husband had done it very successfully, and I thought, right, do you know what? I'd been given a diagnosis of diabetes, and I thought, oh, that scared me a wee bit, and I thought, hey, I need to do something, so I'm going to try it. So I'm always on Facebook showing my dinners and on a diet, and I'd done it really a lot before my wedding 2 years ago, and I thought I can't do it again on here, but I just need that. I just need it for me to be able to say somewhere, this is what I've done, and I can read back on it. So I bunged it onto TikTok, and I checked with my husband and my children, were they okay with it, just in case.
Then, obviously. It's not everybody's familiar with TikTok.
I know, I didn't know what I was going to do, right, but TikTok's full of, like, madness.
Is it mostly just, Facebook's more my thing, and I guess Instagram, TikTok I've tried, but is it mostly just video clips?
It is. Mm-hmm. And right from the very start, you know, my first video clip is basically me just sitting there saying I'm absolutely terrified, but my JAG's coming tomorrow, I'm going to do it. My husband's been doing it, and if anybody would like to follow me, then follow me. Okay. But at that point, I had 120 friends on TikTok. So.
Then what happened?
A few folk followed me, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is unreal. Oh my goodness, do I want to do this? Do I want to put myself out there? But I'm kind of used to being, you know, I'm involved with community stuff already, and I thought, let's just do it, because it was encouraging me. Yeah. Because I thought, I can't go on and say to these people that I've failed.
So there's a bit of accountability.
Oh, absolutely. And I just feel that I can't go on and confess that I've had a Mars bar, you know, dipped in ice cream. So, you know, I need to just be, it keeps me on the right track. So it just started to snowball, and I'm sitting there and I was watching, and I was like, oh my goodness, 200 people have looked at that. Oh my goodness, 500 people have looked. And this was the first night. And before I knew, it was like 2,000-3,000 people had watched my video. Mm-hmm. And I thought, oh, right, okay. So then I discovered hashtags, and I started kind of hashtagging my things on weight groups. Okay. And it has just gone absolutely nuts.
So what are you at just now?
I'm just under 8,000 followers, which I think for somebody like a wee mammy, granny type person is quite a lot, right? Because I don't go on and do stupid things or whatever.
Does TikTok get likes in? Is that how it works? Or is it just...
Folk follow you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm fine with the follow, but folk, like, you get people that save your stuff as favourites, and they're saving pictures of me as their favourite, and my videos as their favourite, and I'm like, what are they doing that for?
So you've continued from that first night. How often do you put one a night?
One a week.
1 a week.
And an odd time, like this week, I just took it up my hump to do one at the weekend because I was getting annoyed at myself at how much shopping I was buying. And I just done a wee video to show them how much shopping I had in my kitchen. But I don't even know how to work my camera, because I was trying to get it to turn the other way and I couldn't do it. So I was turning it the other way, and I'm like, look. And I'm saying, look at my potatoes, and I couldn't even see it because I didn't have it at the right angle. Right. But now, at this moment in time, there's like nearly 20,000 people have looked at that video. Right. There's like 700 comments or something on it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's comments. Mad. It's absolutely mad. But I'm enjoying it, because it really does keep me accountable, and it shows you the amount of people out there.
So when
that are the same thing.
When was the first video put on?
End of October.
Okay, so you've been at it a while now then.
Aye, about 3 months.
Aye. And how's the weight loss going?
Great. I'd lost a couple of wee stone before I started, so I'm now sitting about 5 stone off. Wow. So, I mean, I know I've still got a fair bit whack to go, but, you know, for the first time in my life, I'm excited.
And have you changed, like, the way you just live a wee bit?
Aye, because I can't eat. No, but
can't eat all the things you sometimes would have liked to eat? No,
we can eat. Obviously, I'm doing it with my husband. He's lost 6 stone, so between us, we've lost a person. We've lost a grown man.
It's a shame, but not really.
I didn't like him.
No.
So No, he's done incredible. He's like a different person. He genuinely is. I was walking down in the theatre the other night. I was at the theatre with him, and I walked down the side, and I was like, "Where is he?" And I looked, and I saw this guy, and I thought, "Oh my God, that's my husband." So we're doing really well. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's easy. It's certainly not the easy route. Folk will say it's cheating. It certainly is not.
No, I mean, I've heard
It's
about
hard.
I've heard about the JAG, and I know people have got diabetes as well and things like that. It's tough, you know.
No, I've overturned my diabetes,
Well, that's
which is a massive.
amazing. Was it type 2?
Massive. Yep. And I had just dropped into out of the pre-diabetic, because when they told me that, I thought, so what? Stupidly, right? And then obviously popped right over that line, and that was me. So it was medication or go on a diet, and I chose to go and do the diet. I tried loads of things and none but.
Does the JAG just stop you having as much an appetite? Is that how it works?
Don't really have an appetite most of the time.
Really?
So I get to maybe 2 o'clock and I think, oh God, I've not eaten anything today. And that's
See,
silly, I
kind of,
shouldn't. But I'm not, I really am a morning eater anyway. It's always kind of lunchtime.
But a lot of fasting diets are like that. You don't eat
Exactly.
at lunchtime and stuff.
I've tried that as well.
I know.
I've tried them all. So it's reminding yourself to eat, and I don't think I've finished a meal since. And our portion sizes, we could put them on a small side plate, to be honest, rather than a full dinner plate. But when we look at normal portions that people normally eat, it's probably that is kind of normal, whereas we were eating mountains. So it's a lot to learn, but it's brilliant. I love it. I honestly
So listen,
love it.
since you started in October, how many people have, hit on your videos? Maybe 1 million or something, you said?
1.2 million.
1.2 million people on
I
TikTok.
know. And I know people get, like, somebody will put on a wee crazy video or whatever, and they can get that for one video. But I don't put on things like that. I'm literally documenting my journey with maybe a wee funny story every now and again. Just making a wee bit witty rather than just dead boring. Answering people's questions, talking to them about different things. And I've just now got this following, and people that DM me all the time asking me questions, and I'm like, I'm not a doctor.
Just DM
you
or
know,
just direct message?
direct message.
It's getting better at it.
I know, I didn't know what that meant either. I had to
DM
Google it.
means- I thought a DM was a pair of boots you used to wear,
I
a
know.
pair of DMs.
So, but folk do treat you as if you know everything. I know nothing. Right? I'm not advocating this and
You're
not
not a
selling
great-
it. I'm
you're
not
a
doing
great
anything.
technical expert.
No,
You're just
absolutely
somebody
not.
who's been
Not
honest
medical.
about what's been happening to you,
Absolutely.
and people have tuned in on that.
And a lot of folk have said that when they've been thinking about starting it, they've went right to the beginning of my journey and sat and watched
course they
every
would.
video.
Of course they would.
You see the stages that I've went through, and I don't whitewash it.
And the
I
thing
tell them
is-
exactly.
There'll be a lot of people going through it as well with you.
Yes.
So you're kind of therapy for them a wee bit, or a wee bit of company for them.
Aye, and my kind of audience are they kind of. I've got a few younger ones, right, but not many. Most of them are kind of 35 up to about 60 odds. So it's the same kind of age range as myself, and I think that's why, because I can totally
And is it
talk to them.
mostly Scottish people, Glaswegian people that follow it, or from about all over the place?
No, I've got people from the Netherlands, Dubai, Australia, America, Canada, South Africa. I've got people from all over the world that come in. They're maybe not as regular as my UK people, but loads of people from England, Wales, Ireland, and Scotland.
Right.
So it's not like an area type thing. It's a genre type thing. So they want to talk about losing weight, and that's what I'll talk to them about.
Is the JAG a one-off thing, or is it a regular thing?
It's every week.
Is it? I'm just because I don't know.
Done it this morning.
It's every week, okay. And okay, so but if you're taking something like metformin, like for type 2, you're taking that every day, sometimes twice a day.
Well,
So it's maybe
I
less
know.
intrusive.
And I don't get this on the NHS. I pay for it. We
Right.
both pay for it ourselves. So it's not as if we're a drain
No.
on the NHS, other than like the medical conditions we've got. But
You're probably an asset in a way that you're saving all those tablets going out,
well,
which would be
exactly.
in the NHS.
I'm not needing that, and I had high blood pressure as well, and I've been taking off one of those. So I'm just looking at it as hopefully by the end I'll not be
It's going to be better for you.
okay, and it'll save the government money because they'll no need
Aye.
to. you know, I mean, I pay my taxes, do you know what I mean? So it's not as if I'm getting off for nothing.
No.
But this I don't get in the NHS.
So you're kind of famous in TikTok. And there's people, I'm not saying like myself, because I'm rubbish at TikTok, but there's people I know who are maybe in bands and they try to get their TikTok thing going, and they can't get it going, and it's like, you know, they're getting 4 or 5 people, you know, and like, here you are, you just put on a wee video and bang, it goes.
I honestly, I couldn't tell you why.
I think maybe the hashtag thing helps a bit. People know that, you know, when you do maybe Instagram, you put on hashtags, so you can't even say it right. And things do improve a wee bit, but you've got to know what ones to put on as well a wee bit, so it links in with what you're talking about.
And I think a lot of people on TikTok are selling things constantly. They're constantly selling things. I don't do any of that. That's not, I mean, I've got a wee shop, right, but I don't mention it. It's there if anybody wants to get into it. But
You can mention it if you want.
Well, it's just on my profile, right? But I don't push it, and I don't think I ever will. I don't know.
What is your profile on TikTok?
I don't know. It's Shazza Caldwell.
Shazza
Caldwell. Mm-hmm. And
I'm sure
it's spelt funny. I think it's got 2 C's and 2 A's
That
for
will
Caldwell or
magically come
something.
up
But
on the
if
video
you just put
at this
Shazza
point.
in, Shazza for the veil.
Shazza, if you Google, oh, there she is, bang.
But it's really strange as well because I've been stopped by people.
Right, not on the street, I hope.
Well, twice in the theatre in Edinburgh. Mm-hmm.
They said, are you the person that's in...
Well,
Aye.
a woman stopped me and she's like, so when's your next video? And I was like, says, oh, hi. I was like, do I know you? Right, because, you know, sometimes you look at, you look at somebody and you think, know their face. And she's like, oh, I might follow you. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know, 1.2 million, there's going to be somebody who recognises you at some point.
And the same happened, same theatre. I went to the toilet and I was coming out and a girl just put her hand on my arm and she's like, Shazza, I follow you on TikTok. So of course the queue was massive to get into the ladies' toilet and they were all like this. And I'm thinking, oh my God.
Paparazzi will be next.
No, I was just mortified because I just thought, I don't even know what to say. I want to be polite, but I don't want to come across as being...
It's kind of a nice kind of fame, I think, because you've done it kind of for the right reasons. You know, you're trying to help yourself and other people a wee bit.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you very much for coming in today.
You're very welcome.
It's been lovely chatting to you, and you know, every success, I'm sure you'll do fine. And that's us for this episode of Real People. Until next time, see you later.